So without wasting much time, we're going to our first speaker. His name is Mr. Peter. I can call him Peter FX. He deals with fundamentals, technicals, economical, everything in general. That's what he's doing. He's an expert. Mr. Peter.
Thank you, Mike. Good afternoon and welcome to this financial trading summit. Okay. So I'm going to be talking a bit about why we should even be in this business of trading. Why? We know we are in need to make money, and we actually was expecting this hall to be full, but we can see that it's really it's practically empty, and that's the more reason why, we should develop the skills of trading so that we don't have to be in traffic. We can make money right from the comfort of our homes. Anywhere you are, as long as you have an internet connection, you have a laptop or a phone, you can trade the market. So we're going to talk briefly about why in this part of the world, Nigeria specifically, why it pays to have this kind of skill sets. Both for it actually caters for every category of trader. Even if you're a swing trader, if you're an intraday trader, if you're a position trader, there's plenty actions for you on the charts to make money. Even if you want to keep your 9 to 5 jobs, you can still make money from the financial markets. So, I'm going to be talking about some of the incentives. So one of them, first one I'm going to talk about is we currently know what the Naira-dollar disparity is in terms of exchange rates. So even if you are a well-paid, in quotes, worker in Nigeria, so you are earning, let's say 500k, 600k, 700k. Nowadays, that's just even less than $1,000, right? And the market, the financial market, offers us opportunity to make much more than that. In fact, multiples of that, without even stepping an inch out of our comfort zone. So it's a skill to have, irrespective of the kind of work you do, irrespective of your calling in life. Because at some point, it's almost like going to the stream to fetch water. I'm sure everybody here has an idea about trading. There's a lot to make. The Forex market boasts of about over $6 trillion a day turnover. So that's a lot of liquidity. That's a lot of money. So to have this kind of skill set is actually something that everybody should run for. So if you are the traditional type that say, okay, I want to keep my 9 to 5 job, there is still space for you in this market. You can trade the charts. You have very good levels. You can trade it on a swing basis. You can hold a trade for several weeks and don't even have to look at it, especially when you have your entry and exit clearly marked. That's extra income for you and your family. So, trying to talk about the reason why you should trade the market is like singing to a choir, because there is so much money to make. The upside is far in excess of whatever inconvenience you will have to experience in learning this skill. Yes, it used to be. It's a very difficult skill set, no doubt. The statistics is really damning of success rates, and that's because there's a lot of psychology involved. There's a lot of, especially in this part of the world, our traditional parents, many of them don't believe in this. They think, oh, my son is gambling, oh, my husband is sitting down at home, he's always looking at his charts, is this going to feed us and all of that. That can discourage a lot of people. Say, okay, well, since I'm having a hard time learning this skill, let me go and get a regular 9 to 5 job. So it's only when you have actually made up your mind that, okay, I'm going to give this thing all that I can put in and try to learn it. It will take a while. It's not a skill set that comes easy or that comes, it's actually like you must set your mind that, okay, this is going to take you a while to learn and to become successful. It's not very common to hear of Forex traders who start out and make it in 6 months or in 1 year. It's a long, you have to be in it for a long haul. But you can be rest assured that if it's for liquidity, if it's for profit, there's a lot in it. But it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of diligence, it takes a lot of learning and study to actually hone in your skills to become a profitable trader. And my other speakers are going to be talking about some of the strategies you can deploy in this market, to actually make money. It's a very, very wide, arena. There are different strategies for different personalities. For one, I wonder how people make money off the 1 minute chart. But they do, right? So what works for me may not work for another person. A strategy that works for me, and I'm making money from it, if I teach another person, he may not be able to trade it. So there's a psychology component to this business. So, but the good news is that it caters for every psychology you can think of. There are people who are very good at intraday trading. They get their daily levels and they trade it profitably. There are people who say, okay, that's too fast for me. I want to be a position trader. I want to be a swing trader. I like to hold my trade for a long time so that I can let the market play out. Don't want to be involved in the day-to-day noise, right? Because we know from experience, from study, that the market is actually cyclical. For instance, the euro dollar has been on itself since last year. So if you were a position trader and you entered that trade maybe sometime January, February last year, you don't even want to imagine how much it will be worth now. With just a trade, one trade. But even in that move, there are opportunities for people to be intraday traders and still make money. Because the market doesn't move in one big impulse. It moves in waves, as it were. There's an impulse move, there's a retracement, there's a correction, and all of that. So each of those legs are tradable and with good profit potential. So I can go on and on and on, but as Nigerians, we know that okay, I'd rather be earning in dollars. If I can be a profitable forex trader and I make, let's say even I make $500 a month, that's a lot of money added to whatever income I'm getting, right? I don't have to step out of my house. I don't have to be in traffic. I don't have to answer to anybody. It's just me and my charts, right? And with good leverage, that money, that $500 I'm making, it can be 5,000 for the same trade and for the same move. That's the beauty about this business, right? It's all about risk to reward. So I feel that's a very big incentive for anybody to give anything to learn this skill, right? So you can be self-employed. You can be a mentor. You can do a whole lot of things. You can do a whole lot of things and get the satisfaction anybody can get from any kind of regular work or profession. It's actually a career, but a lot of our folks, our older folks, many of them believe that this is gambling. It's not. It's not nearly. I mean, it's not nearly anything like gambling. It's a very, very technical business, and and I would say that it's one that is very, very cerebral. You have to be ready to put in the work to learn it. But trust me, it can be very rewarding. That's all I got to say. Thank you.